Good morning, Falcons. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2026. I'm Leah,
And I'm Liana.
and this is your view from the Falcons Nest.
Hoosiers in Crawfordsville created a petition calling for a domestic violence registry in the state of Indiana, which has drawn in over 4,600 signatures. Within the last 2 months, between St. Joseph and Elkhart counties, there have been 3 domestic violence murders. 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men have been the victim of severe physical violence by an intimate partner in their lifetime. Here's how the registry would work. If someone has a domestic violence conviction and/or protective order against them, they'd be on the registry. Angels in the Attic provides victims with anything they need to start fresh after leaving an abuser, which includes clothes, bedding, and even baby items.
Don't be late for a very important day is the theme for this Saturday's John Glenn Jr. Senior Prom. It will be held at St. Peter and Paul Parish Hall in South Bend. Tickets are $40 and are available in Miss Morrison's room. Students who sold chocolate earlier this school year can apply their points to a discounted price.
The Indiana Department of Education is surveying public K through 12 schools about the prevalence of artificial food dyes and additives following an order from the governor last year, directing state officials to assess the dangers of ultra processed foods. The voluntary survey went out to K through 12 schools via a newsletter asking school officials whether they observed a decline in artificial food dyes and additives served to students this year.
Congratulations to the John Glenn Academic Super Bowl team. Coach Merrill's squad won the area competition. Unfortunately, they did not qualify for state finals. And now to weather with Eli.
Today, the actual temperature is 53, the real feel is 56, air quality is fair, and it is partially cloudy. Now to the 3-day forecast. Wednesday, a high of 57, low of 37, rainy. Thursday, a high of 55, low of 39, rainy. And Friday, a high of 51, low of 32, partially cloudy. Now to sports with Blake.
Indiana's overall softball poll for all classes through Max Preps has Glenn ranked 142nd this week, one slot behind Plymouth. Lake Central is number 1 with Penn second and Crown Point 4th. Munster is 15th and Leo, which defeated Glenn in the Jimtown Invitational, is 18th. Kankakee Valley is 29th and South Bend St. Joe is 34th. Congratulations to senior Ariana Stanley on signing to attend and participate in track and field at Bethel University next school year. Best of luck as you move to the next step. Tonight, the baseball team hosts the South Central Satellites while the JV will be at Jimtown. Tennis team travels to LaPorte, La and the boys golf team will be at Jimtown. Thursday, the softball team will be at Knox for a conference game. The tennis team plays at Tippecanoe Valley while the baseball team hosts Tippecanoe Valley. The JV plays at Tippecanoe Valley. Our JV softball team plays at Knox. Friday, the boys golf team will play in the Benny Leonard Memorial Tournament. The softball team hosts Couts, and the track teams compete in the Lancer Relays at LaVille. The varsity baseball team will be at Tippecanoe Valley while the JV hosts Tippecanoe Valley. Saturday, the baseball team hosts Boone Grove. Now back to lunch with Eli.
For lunch today, we have a meatloaf sandwich, stromboli, Uncrustable, ham and turkey chef salad. And then for sides, we have potato salad, cherry slushy for fresh veggies, and a variety of fruit. That's all we have for today, Falcons. Have a great day.